I'm Brad Stevenson. I'm the Director of Program Administration and Clinical Services for Melmark, Carolinas. So, Melmark is a private school for students with autism, intellectual, and other developmental disabilities. And what happens is, when you are diagnosed with one of those disabilities, there's a certain percentage of the population that will exhibit challenging behaviors as well. And some of those individuals exhibit challenging behaviors to a level that prevents them from making progress in their public school setting. Sometimes this means that they just aren't learning new skills. Sometimes it means they're getting suspended regularly, or a lot of times placed on what's called homebound education or a modified day, so they're only allowed to access an hour or two of education, sometimes for a week. And so what Melmark does is they provide a private school setting with sophisticated clinical supports as well, so that public schools can place these students with us and allow them to access their free appropriate public education. We are initially leasing some space from a school in Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools. However, our lease was running out at that point and we had to look for a different space. Now, because of the population we serve and the challenges, we only enroll one student at a time. We take a couple of months to get to really know them and get really good supports in place for them. And when they're stable, then we enroll other students. And so it's not a situation where we can just go and rent out an entire school. And so we were really in a need for really good partners who understood the work we did and were able to offer us some space that would allow us to grow from a very small program with only a couple of students to slowly onboarding more and more. And we reached out to the leadership here at Pineville Church of the Nazarene, and they were amazingly receptive right from the beginning. I feel like they got the mission, they got the need, and they said that they were happy to work with us. And so we've been here for a little over a year now. When we came in, we had 3 students, and we've been slowly adding them as we go, and it's just been a wonderful relationship. I'm very proud of the work we do with our students. However, the impact is greater than that, and it goes on to the community in general. Families that are able to take time, some of them are able to go back to work, some of them are able to have time to focus on their other children. And just by the fact that their children have a stable placement and they're learning the skills they need to learn, they're able to be more successful in the home. We've had some families say that they weren't able to take their child out for years. And after they worked with us, the student was with us for a while, they're back making trips to the grocery store, which seems so simple, but it really is life-changing for some of these families as well as the students.